AAA games today have a hard time mastering gameplay, from fighting games to RPGs to action games. It's a hard thing to master in the industry. What's amazing about Titanfall 2 is that the developers mastered two distinct different style of gameplays together in one game. From a first-person shooter mode that's fast, quick, snappy, plays excellent technical combat sprinting, the game allows you to have sprint turned on infinitely. This is amazing because that's the type of game they were going for. Wall jumping. You can jump from walls, and you can also jump on a wall and run. You can jump on a wall, do a double jump in the air onto another wall and run on that wall. And you can continually jump on walls as long as their one is available. And trust me, the game is made for you to run on walls. In fact, you actually run faster on walls than you do on the ground. So it's an interesting point of the gameplay since you want to emphasize when you're playing Titanfall 2. The mech gameplay comes in when you play what is known as a Titan, which is a huge giant mech on the battlefield, and it earns this name Titan as it towers over everything. The Titan's movement doesn't feel clunky, it feels smooth, and it translates perfect from the first-person shooter part of the game. The mech react much more slower and moves slower, but you would gladly take that sacrifice for sheer power and ability to cause havoc on the battlefield. Nothing feels like taking out 12 soldiers on one blast from a Titan. The only thing you have to worry about in a Titan is other Titans. And trust me, battling other Titans is part of the fun of the game. It's a lot more dangerous to battle other Titans. You lose your health really quick when you're in a Titan versus another Titan. But the guns and the weapons that each Titan uses is just amazing. If you like this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. It helps the content and the channel. Now let's get back into it. What's great about the campaign is that when you fight a boss, you actually earn their loadout. The game starts on another world that's not Earth, and you quickly learn that the game is quick and fluid. You start off as first-person shooter mode as they take you through the tutorials. The tutorials are clean, well, easy to understand, and they teach you nice aspects of the game. Everything from sliding on the ground to jumping on walls to headshots, you name it, etc. Grenades, all that. Then, eventually in the campaign, it doesn't take long, but you unlock your first Titan. And once you get your first Titan, the game gets on from there. That's when the gameplay gets exciting because you're constantly going from first-person shooter to Titan gameplay, which makes the game feel fresh all the time. The way the campaign kind of works is you use your Titan in open spaces or big, huge rooms, but then there's places that your Titan can't go, so then you have to turn the first-person shooter mode, take out soldiers individually, or grenade them, or just take on onslaughts of enemies you would in Call of Duty. The mastery of this gameplay switch is what makes Titanfall 2 so great. I can't repeat that enough because it really is a masterclass that they were able to master both these in the same game. The weapons of Titanfall 2 are amazing. There's not a bad feeling weapon in the game. Everything feels fun. You want to use these weapons. It's not a fact of which weapon's better, it's just you want to use all of them because they're all so great. And they feel great. They really nailed the feeling of guns and firing and aiming down sights, and every gun feels balanced, but they're all great, they're all fun to play. From machine gun to sniper, this game keeps the fun factor going on and on. The weapons let you know the developers wanted a fast-paced gameplay with quick action and quick shooting. Taking out soldiers in first-person mode feels amazing, and headshots are even better. Titans and their differences. There are several different types of Titans in the game. You unlock these different Titans to progress through the story. I'm not sure if you unlock these automatically in multiplayer, but after I did the campaign, I went to multiplayer and all these Titans were selectable, which was great. The difference in Titans ranges from being able to throw enemy projectiles back to them, dealing massive damage with fire weapons, to locking on targets for the guaranteed damage. The Titans are amazing. What's amazing about them is you can switch anytime in the game on the campaign. You can sit there and press a button and then all of a sudden switch between 7 different Titans if you have them unlocked. Now the one bad thing is that I could not find a way to switch in your Titan once you start in multiplayer, which is fine because every Titan you choose honestly is good. There is going to be an A-class and S-class tier of Titans, I'm pretty sure, but for me they're all fun and they're all great. One thing has to be talked about when you talk about Titanfall 2, and that's the release window 2016. I'm talking about Titanfall. It's one of the best games I've ever played. That's because it's that good. The reason you may never have heard about Titanfall or played it is because the game was sent out to die. In 2016, there were two major well-known franchises in the first-person shooter category, the biggest of them being Call of Duty. That was released Infinite Warfare on November 4th, 2016. This was a long-awaited game for many Call of Duty fans. The second major franchise was Battlefield. that was doing a reboot that year with the much anticipated Battlefield 1 release on October 21st, 2016. Titanfall, on the other hand, had only one release prior to Titanfall 2, and it was an Xbox exclusive. I'm not talking about a timed exclusive on Xbox where you get the game in like a year or two on other platforms. Titanfall 1 was only ever on Xbox. That isolation of player base made it not well known to other players. It did have a strong holding on the Xbox, so Titanfall 2 was anticipated to be a much bigger game by EA. Titanfall 2 in 2016 went head-to-head with both Call of Duty and Battlefield 1 by releasing on October 28, 2016. As a new franchise that had never been on any other platform besides Xbox, Titanfall 2 nevertheless was sent out to die. The developers should have waited till sometime around January, March, or something like that to release this game. Give it a window to breathe. Give people time to get interested in it. You know, it was with two massive shooters right in between them, and Titanfall just never really got a breath of life that it needed. But imagine if we had like Titanfall 8 today. It would be such an amazing game. The game could have grown in so many different directions. I mean, the new graphics made the Titan gameplay and the first-person shooter gameplay even better with the new systems and the modern PC. Reasons you should play Titanfall 2 today. If you never heard about this game or you never picked it up, I tell you that it's an amazing ride. The campaign is totally worth it all by itself. The only negative I have to say about the campaign is it could be longer, coming in around 6-7 hours. But let me tell you, those 6-7 hours are full-blown action, and there's no filler, no fluffer. It's a fun game. It's great to play. It's even fun to play it a second time. The game is often on sale at very discounted prices. This is totally worth the investment for a campaign. But if you don't want to play the campaign, the multiplayer is currently active with about 2K players on average a day, with spikes that go up to 4K. I will tell you that the people still playing the game are masters, and learning it and ranking up will be very hard. But you can get in matches, and they are very fun. The matches range from hitting your Titan very fast, so you use that to take out enemies, or matches where there's no Titan and it plays much like Call of Duty. Either way, you're having fun in this game. I promise you. Overall, Titan 2 is one of the most action-packed first-person shooters I've ever played, and it combines that with Titan gameplay, which satisfies the Mech gameplay that a lot of players are looking for. If you've never tried Titanfall 2, or this video made you interested in, please let me know in the comments. If you never tried Titanfall 2, now's the time. The community is still hanging around 10 years later, and that shows how a great game this is. If you like this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out and allows me to make more content. With that, try one out.